Hello everybody, how are you guys doing? My name is Gutenberg and today I will tell you guys the whole truth about the Lost Superfoods. So stay tuned until the end of this video because I need to pass a very important alert involving the Lost Superfoods. Remembering that I left the official website of the Lost Superfoods in the description here below the video and in the first comment. Today's people appear to be so engrossed in modern trends and methods, so much so that they have forgotten the old ways of doing things. Especially when preparing and preserving food, no one thinks of following our grandfathers' methods. How can we go back to the ways of our ancient people? This is where the Lost Superfoods book comes into play. 100 years ago or more, people were more self-sufficient than the average American today. They had medicine gardens in their backyards, smokehouses, wells, charcoal for water purification, root cellars, and wild game and fish traps. The Lost Superfoods is a good resource developed by Art Rude, Lex Rooker, Claude Davis, and Fred Dwight. The book is a compilation of more than 30 recipes of long-lasting survival foods and stockpile recommendations that people can use today. With 270 pages, the book allows readers to discover various traditional recipes and methods. What is Lost Superfoods book? The Lost Superfoods is a 270-page digital resource where users can learn a wide variety of recipes and methods that focus on sharing foods that are very healthy, shelf-stable, and nutrient-rich. According to the official website, the knowledge is organized for anyone, including people with no prior cooking or stockpiling experience to use. The authors explain everything in the book clearly and systematically using colored pictures and easy-to-follow guidelines. The book contains more than 126 forgotten survival foods and storage hacks, making it a vital resource for any person. Notably, the book includes the exact nutritional values that each food delivers. This allows users to know precisely how many macronutrients their bodies get from the foods in the book, including fat, carbohydrates, and protein, and how much more they still need. According to the official website, the main idea behind creating the Lost Superfoods was to allow as many American households as possible to have 3, 6, or even 1 year's worth of long-lasting superfoods. This would help them survive an emergency like a hurricane or a nationwide disruption like a pandemic, among others. What makes the Lost Superfoods unique? The Lost Superfoods guidebook stands out for its ability to focus on foods that can last a very long time without refrigeration. This makes it a handy resource for crisis nutrition instead of other books that teach people how to cook. Nearly no one remembers the foods mentioned in the Lost Superfoods guidebook. According to the author, people should remember these natural foods. Unlike modern survival foods, they use authentic cooking and preservation methods to stay good for years. Besides, they don't need any freeze-drying method that only a few Americans can hope to afford. These foods can take as long as 3 years on the shelf without going bad. This implies that the food doesn't go bad even in the absence of power. More importantly, these superfoods are cheap to make and stockpile for rainy days. What users learned from the Lost Superfoods? While the recipes found in this book are neither extravagant nor exotic, they are rare. Some foods in the Lost Superfoods guidebook are already available in the users' kitchens or have heard of them. Others that forgotten or lesser-known lost, which are not available on today's meals. The author recommends using Google to search for some of the ingredients used and even avenues users can get them. Most importantly, the book educates readers about specific foods and their possible combinations. It outlines the history, origin, and uses of kudzu starch, biltong, tarhana, and pemmican. Photo-backed information. A picture is worth 1,000 words. One of the components that make the Lost Superfoods cookbook unique is its photo-backed information. The book includes colored photographs throughout its pages. These pictures aren't just professionally staged end product images. Instead, they show real progress and result in shots that keep users focused while feeling capable. Overall, these colored photographs make it easy for readers to follow the recipes and help them compare their masterpieces with the author's pieces. Consequently, they can know whether they are on the right track. Types of recipes. The Lost Superfoods cookbook contains more than 120 recipes, including the following. Doomsday ration recipe. How to make homemade spam. the superfood used by Japan's elite assassins on month-long missions. How to make bread on a stick. The 3-year shelf life Viking survival food. How to make Native American pemmican. How to make delicious biltong with 1-year shelf life. Errol, the superfood that helped Mongols ride to the gates of Vienna. Making boiled butter, ghee, or clarified butter. How to make bark bread, 3 methods. How to make homemade bread in a can. How to make beef jerky. How to make delicious lard with 2 years shelf life, and 5 tasty recipes. Canning Amish or poor man's steak. How to make mountaineer tuna stroganoff. How to make and smoke kielbasa sausages. The native superfood that saved American colonists during the winter of. This list is not exhaustive and only provides a glimpse of what to expect in the cookbook. General food preparation topics. In addition to these recipes, the authors provide general food preparation topics, which readers can use today. They include 19 foods that will outlast you. 22 ingenious hacks to make food last longer. Canning vegetables. How to mix your foods for maximum benefit. Just $5 a week can get your family over 295 pounds of food. With more than 90 pages dedicated to these topics, these are just a few of the topics to expect in this section. Final word. The Lost Superfoods guidebook is packed with practical information to help users preserve and prepare their foods today while following the ancient methods of our forefathers. It's an excellent resource for any household to own, especially during these times of a pandemic.